Yeah, I remember Mum and Dad had to work really hard. Dad worked 6 days a week, and then when Mum had to work on Saturdays, I went with her.
I think when I graduated high school, I think Dad was like, I'd be a doctor. And then I was kind of a rebel. I was kind of like, stuff you, I'm going to do arts. And then I did a year of arts and I hated it. And then I took a gap year, and then I talked to some dentists in Africa when I did my gap year. And I thought, oh, dentistry could be really good. Like, I can work as a dentist, I could work part-time and maybe be a pastor, or I could be a missionary as a dentist. 2013, 14, 15, I think I found myself slowly enjoying dentistry more. But then come beginning of 2019, I had a cycling accident, and that put me out of life for a year. There's a lot of things I shouldn't have. One, surviving. Yeah. Two, my spinal cord injury is incomplete, and that means I've still got some movement in my legs, which I use to operate the drills. I shouldn't have my right eye. I think there was a fracture in my right eye socket, and the surgeon that saw me said the two people before me with the same fracture couldn't see out of the right eye. And then I shouldn't have my brain. I think Meg was told, 3 or 4 months post-accident that I would still need to have assistance every day.
And so we kind of felt like we wanted to step in and support like everyone, as well as the business. We kind of didn't want to see it just like fade away.
The backstory is 3 weeks before my accident, Tiff was diagnosed with cancer. And she needed time off.
A family member's in need, you just do what you can. And I was just like, oh, I can just sit there. And my background was in nursing, so that's probably the link of health.
I think dentistry was a huge part of me coming out of that and healing. I remember all the way through, I thought I had to give up dentistry, I thought it wasn't possible to get back to work. But I remember sitting down for surgeries, my brain would kick into another gear. That was a huge part of my recovery.
But I think in the midst of 2019 and everything that had happened, I think, there had been so much hard work and investment into it, and then it was blessing the community in such a way that, hard to see it.
Yeah, so it's not just, obviously our family was going through difficult times, but there's other families who works there and depend on their livelihood as well. Everyone's just putting a lot of effort for it to work as well, and the patients as well. They were very gracious and forgiving of kind of the schedule changes and all that stuff. But I guess it was just more than any individual or a family. It was just the business was part of the community in that sense. So,
but I think, it's good that both of them, they take it up and carry on what we've been doing and good for the patient, things like that. So it's give me a lot of pride, joys.